The first time I came to Hinton Rural Life Center, I was in my second year in ministry. I came out here as a part of a REOM experience, that's Residence in Ordained Ministry. It was me and a group of friends and colleagues who were in our second year in ministry. We came to Hinton for a sort of serving and retreat time. We spent the first afternoon splitting firewood for Hinton's free firewood lot, and then the rest of the evening we spent at Hinton, relaxing, enjoying the gifts of community and fellowship with one another at one of the guest houses right there on the lake. It was an amazing experience, and it's one that we actually still talk about whenever we get together here some 7 or 8 years later from that. For me, it was amazing. It was my first time ever really coming to the mountains. Prior to coming out here, to be honest, I hadn't heard of Hinton. I also didn't know that there was this much North Carolina west of Asheville. But then now here I am, serving as the pastor of First United Methodist Church in Murphy, North Carolina, just some 20 miles down the road from Hinton. And since I've been here, I've gotten to know the people and the ministries of Hinton Rural Life Center a whole lot better, and I'm really grateful for that. Actually, not long after I got here, one of the members of my church started telling me stories about how she remembered when she was just a kid, how Hinton was founded and what a difference it made in the lives of people that she knew and her local community. Those are deep roots, 60 years old. And in all that time, Hinton has been an anchor hold for this local community. Now, Hinton has some staple ministries that everybody knows about. Everybody knows and celebrates the free firewood lot, and rightfully so. Our youth group here from First Methodist in Murphy has gone out a couple of times and busted up some firewood. Everyone knows about their summer serving and camping programs. The church that I served when I was in Hickory, prior to coming to Murphy, their youth group has come out here and talked about what a profound experience it was to do home repair and to learn about rural poverty. There are a lot of other fruits from Hinton Rural Life Center that I've experienced since coming out here. One of them is I found that Hinton has been a sort of connectional hub for United Methodists out here. It's a place where I and other pastors have gone on several occasions for meetings and webinars that are in another part of the state that we otherwise wouldn't get to participate in. But because Hinton is there and made their space available, we were able to gather and to be together for something that was important that was taking place. The staff at Hinton have made it a point to make sure that they help connect rural faith leaders to Raleigh and to other parts of the state, to opportunities that we otherwise might miss. So they're connecting Raleigh to the mountains and the mountains to Raleigh, and some important opportunities. I also got to participate at Hinton with the clergy breakfast for harm reduction and opioid awareness. And what a big deal that was. Hinton collaborated with the North Carolina Council of Churches. Me and several other pastors came together. We learned a lot about substance abuse and harm reduction. And the work and engagement on substance abuse and harm reduction is a big deal in our community. And the fruit that is and that will continue to come from those conversations are life-giving and life-saving, and will continue to be. And when I think about Hinton, I think about the story that Jesus tells in the Bible about how the kingdom of God is like a mustard seed. And when you plant it, it grows to be the biggest of all garden shrubs. And in it, there's room for birds to come and perch in its shade. I love that. And I think that Hinton is kind of like that. Deeply rooted, bearing fruit, making room for life to thrive in our local communities. And for that, I'm deeply grateful.